I think being a part of the accusations that we are part of the collective action to malign her on the confidential fund is something that is out of order.
Gusto niyo ulitin? Gusto niyo ipabasa ulit sa secretary kung ano sinabi ko?
What hurts me ay yung pong masama po tayo doon sa sinasabi po niya na meron po tayong collective action to malign her.
I did not say tumatawa kayo. Number 2, I did not say attack by the committee. Number 3, I did not say collective action. Sa kanya nang galing yun. I did not say conspiracy theory. Sa kanya nang galing yun. Pabasa niyo ulit kung ano sinabi ko.
We're happy with that
I'm
clarification.
on the answer of the Vice President. But, of course, I just wanted to review the... Anyway, thank you so much, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair,
Yes, yes, Madam Vice President.
clarification is understandable if you want to be clarified of the words I uttered. I did not say collective action. I didn't say conspiracy
Isn't this
theory.
been made clear,
I didn't
Madam
say
Vice President?
I'm being attacked by the committee. Yun ang galing sa akin yun. So ano i-clarify ko doon?
Yes, ma'am, noted po. It has been
Yung
noted here
script
po.
kasi hindi na nagkakabuhol-buhol na yung script.
Let's now proceed. Let's now proceed.
Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I'd move on to the next question. Regarding these AOMs, it seems to be that for COA, based on experience, masyadong matagal na po ito. May we ask, Madam Chair, if there's any delays of sorts on the part of the Office of the Vice President in terms of responding to these AOMs and notice of disallowance?
Madam Vice President.
Madam Chair, I think that question is best asked to the Commission on Audit. Why will he ask me that? Sinabi na nga niya, itatanong sa Commission on Audit eh.
Madam Chair, most respectfully, there was a response on the part of the Office of the Vice President, and I would just assume that the Vice President is aware of the timing of their response to any audit actions that she has repeatedly mentioned, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, that is a question for the Commission on Audit, not for the Office of the Vice President.
Madam Chair, well, I will rephrase and indulge the good Honorable Vice President. May I ask, Madam Chair, COA, regarding the proceedings po nung kanilang audit observation memorandum, may we know, Madam Chair, through the member of COA, the date on which the AOM was submitted and the date of which the response was made?
Asko Moliano.
Madam Chair, I'm sorry, I don't have the documents and I am not privy to the audit of the Intelligence and Confidential Fund because it is within the Intelligence and Confidential Fund Audit Unit.
Madam Chair, most respectfully, may we know the position of our member from COA here?
Madam Chair, I am an Assistant Commissioner of COA. I'm the senior, the head of the Assistant Commissioners Group.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just clarifying. So, hindi po siya pala galing sa ICAUF po, no? So, I suppose we'll have to make do with that answer for now. A lot of my questions were supposed to bank on that. Madam Chair, I'll move on to the next po siguro. Based on the circular, the compliance of the liquidation of cash should be done within the within year end. And Madam Chair, it could be noted that the submission of the liquidation for the first confidential fund issued for 2022 was actually done in January 10, 2023. I will not address this to the Honorable Vice President, as she has pointed out. I will address this question to the COA. Madam Chair, is that correct, that part of the circular dictates that liquidation of cash advances regarding confidential funds should be done within year end?
Asko Moliano.
Yes, there is a requirement that all cash advances should be liquidated at year end.
Madam Chair, notwithstanding that the scope of covered period would be, for example, in the case of 2022, it was December 21 to December 31. Would that still require that liquidation be done at year end?
Asko Moliano.
If the disbursement is not yet generally all unliquidated cash advances should be liquidated at year end.
So, Madam Chair, notwithstanding that it ended December 31, it should have been liquidated at that time, but yet the liquidation report was filed in January 10. Wouldn't this be ground for the disallowance of the whole confidential fund for 2022, Madam Chair?
Asko Moliano.
Under our rules, the disallowance is based on the usage of funds, not on the cash advance. If the usage of funds is irregular, it could be disallowed, but it is based on untimely liquidation of cash advance. There are administrative penalties under the circular, but it should not be the sole basis for notice of disallowance.
Madam Chair, if with the indulgence of the committee, just two more questions.
Yes.
The one more question on that matter, the address to the good Assistant Commissioner. Madam Chair, what is the scope of these administrative penalties? Ano pa yung length ng time of penalties that were prescribed?
I don't have the circular on the cash advance. It's 97-001, if I still remember it.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, last question po, no? And I think it should be noted that the first CIF that was issued, the first Confidential Funds 2022, was based on yung contingent fund and later on passed on. But however, for the second, it was already part of the GAA. And this amount was 500 million. However, based on the liquidation, only 375 million was used. May we know, Madam Chair, from the Office of the Vice President, why the fourth supposed quarter, the fourth tranche, was not utilized?
Madam Vice President.
Kasi Madam Chair, noong nagsagutan na kayo, ikaw, Representative Kimbo, tsaka Representative Castro, about the 11 days, 19 days, ilang days na yon ng utilization, nakita ko na that was the start of an attack against the Office of the Vice President, and i-hinge yung attack on the confidential fund use. So nakita na namin yung timelines and nakita na namin yung kumbaga script sa narrative ng attack on the Office of the Vice President with regard to confidential funds. So to show goodwill to the people and para mapabigyan ng muka na sinabi namin na hindi namin napapadali ang trabaho namin dahil sa confidential funds, dahil natatarget namin kung saan dapat ilagay ang proyekto, pero pwede kaming magtrabaho ng walang confidential funds. That is the reason why hindi na namin ginamit ang fourth quarter na confidential funds sa Office of the Vice President to show the people, the public, that we are in good faith sa paggamit ng confidential funds. And we are true to our word na sinabi namin, napapadali ang trabaho, pero pwedeng i-give up yan.
That was your last question.
With the
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Let us just finish, Honorable Gutierrez.
Given the substantial response this time, Madam Chair, I'd like to follow up the question. But isn't it the case for this batch of confidential funds? This was issued through the GAA, and therefore it went very precisely, may net po yan as part of the President's budget. You made your case before the DBM for 500 million. So the expectation is there was a program to be followed for disbursement for 500 million. Isn't it, Madam Chair, when we indicate in our GAA certain allocations, the expectation is that it would be utilized to its fullest extent? Would this mean, Madam Chair, that the confidential fund, even for any supposed program submitted to the DBM, is actually discretionary on the part of the public official? Madam Chair.
Madam Vice President.
Madam Chair.
Let's just finish. Madam Vice President.
Yes, Madam Chair. Yung paggamit namin, kanina in-explain ko na, hindi na namin ginamit. Kasi nakita na namin sa timeline may sagutan ng 11, 19 days, and then meron nang lumabas na AOM ng COA within days, and then meron na namang lumabas na another AOM. So nakikita na namin yung pattern noong attack. That's why we decided in the Office of the Vice President na wag na dagdagan pa yung bala ng attack at ipakita sa mga tao na yung confidential funds, we are in good faith of using that and goodwill namin na napapadali yung trabaho, pero pwede siyang hindi gamitin ng Office of the Vice President.
Salamat.
Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Gutierrez.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
Interjection.
unless it's a point of order, we will not entertain.
Since my name is mentioned by the Vice President, may I answer? May I comment also, Madam Chair?
Just a short interjection.
Yes, kasi yung sinasabi niyang attack, hindi ko po naintindihan yung attack. Nagtatawanan daw tayo during the, kung ano man yung sinasabi, on 11 days, I think hindi ako yon, no? I-review niya yung naging proceedings noong 2023 na budget. Second, Madam Chair, hindi ko maintindihan itong attack na to kasi legitimate yung ni-raise natin about confidential funds noong 2022 na nakita naman talaga natin on records na wala talagang item na confidential funds sa 2022. Kaya ni-raise natin yon, Madam Chair, at wala akong planong i-attack. Para saan? Ito, ginagawa lang natin, di ba? Dahil ito, trabaho naman natin, mandated tayo na busisiin ang mga budget related sa iba't ibang mga agency. So, hindi ito, wala itong intention, but for the sake of the budget lang, at tinitignan naman, nakita naman natin na walang line item sa 2022 budget. Kaya dapat lang na ma-explain. At kaya nga yun, nagkaroon na tayo ng audit at yung galing na sa COA at naintindihan na natin kung paano yan, ginamit. So, I beg to disagree na sa umpisa pa lang ay may plano na ako na mag-attack kanino sa Office of the Vice President. And in fact, nag-request pa nga siya ng budget for confidential fund in 2024. Na kung di natin na-discover yung 2022 na confidential funds, well, magtutuloy-tuloy pa rin yung ganyan, Madam Chair. So, yes, Madam Chair. So, I beg to disagree na meron akong intention na mag-attack sa kanya or sa Office of the Vice President.
Point of clarification, Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Dan
Point of
Fernandez.
clarification.
Just the last one. And
I
then
just wanted to be clarified, Madam Chair, because there's an accusations coming from the Vice President that there is a collective action that to be taken by this committee on attacking the budget, especially the COA report on the confidential fund of the Vice President. I think we need to be clarified if there is such action that will be taken by this committee. I think it is unfair to all of us, especially kami, galing lang po kami sa kabilang hearing and we decided to check it out, what is being discussed in this committee. Then suddenly we will be a part of this conspiracy or a collective action that will be taken against the confidential fund of the Vice President. And hearing the side of the Vice President on the repetitive reply on not answering, I think it will set a bad precedent. What prevents other departments that we will be inviting over to do the same? And I think it is incumbent upon her, with all due respect and with humility, for us to be clarified on those budget that was used for the confidential fund. And I think being a part of the accusations that we are part of the collective action to malign her on the confidential fund is something that is out of order. I know, Madam Chair, that kung titignan naman po natin yung budget niya for 2025 na 2 billion and comparing to 2024 budget na 1.8, myself, I will move to approve this budget. Because ang liit lang naman po ng increase niya. But what hurts me ay yung pong masama po tayo doon sa sinasabi po niya na meron po tayong collective action to malign her.
So do you wish to introduce a motion?
And ang sinasabi ko lang po sana, I want to be clarified that it is a collective action of this committee to have a malicious intent on asking the confidential fund of the Vice President on the previous years. We are doing that in the different committees. We are doing that in the different investigations. And what I'm trying to point out, Madam Chair, I hope that the accusation of the Vice President have basis on trying to involve everybody on this conspiracy to attack her.
So just to
I just want
clarify,
it to be clarified. Madam Chair.
absolutely, we have absolutely no plan, any conspiracy, if I may use that word, to attack. If I also may use that word, nandito lang po tayo para kilatisin ang budget ng isang ahensya ng gobyerno. Yun lang po. Yun lang po, maliwanag.
May point of clarification, Madam
yes po.
Chair. If that conspiracy theory of having this a pre-attack on her budget is being conspired by this committee. And if that is so, let me out, Madam Chair. Hindi po ako kasama doon. And I hope that the good Vice President will amend her statement involving everybody for this action taken by this committee, Madam Chair.
Would
Madam Chair,
Vice President wish to...
I did not say tumatawa. Gusto niyo ulitin, gusto niyo ipabasa ulit sa Secretary kung ano sinabi ko? I did not say tumatawa kayo. Number 2, I did not say attack by the committee. Number 3, I did not say collective action. Sa kanya nang galing yun. I did not say conspiracy theory. Sa kanya nang galing yun. Pabasa niyo ulit kung ano sinabi ko.
And so, Madam Vice President, because those words were uttered
Madam Chair.
by
Madam
someone,
Chair.
I just...
Just because you don't like my answer, you don't like how I answer, you don't like my demeanor, hindi ibig sabihin na hindi ako sumasagot.
And that's the reason why, Madam Chair, I asked for the point of clarification.
Yes, so,
And,
again, I had...
now that the
pwede lang
Vice-
po sana.
now that the
Sandali
Vice
lang po.
President...
Sandali lang po, para hindi po tayo nagsasabay-sabay. Merong clarification na hiningi at nag-clarify naman po ako. Wala pong plano. Kasi kanina, very clear ang sinabi naman po, there was a plan. Stick to the plan. Wala rin po ako natatandaan. I kept saying, let us all stick to the issues, which is the budget. So yun na lang po. Let's just end here and so that we can move on.
Yes, Madam Chair,
Kung pwede lang po sana, let's move on.
Lastly.
Meron pa pong isang budget pagkatapos nito.
Lastly, that's the reason why I asked for a point of clarification. The point of clarification is to be clarified by the resource person. And if that is the answer of the good Vice President, I will accept that her intention is not to involve everybody on a collective
Yes,
attack on
and
her
we're
budget.
happy with that
And I'm happy
clarification.
on the answer of the Vice President. But, of course, I just wanted to review the... Anyway, thank you so much, Madam
Right,
Chair.
salamat.
Madam
So,
Chair,
yes, yes, Madam
point
Vice
of
President.
clarification is understandable if you want to be clarified of the words I uttered. I did not say collective action. I didn't say
Yes,
conspiracy
it has
theory.
been made clear,
I didn't
Madam
say
Vice President.
I'm being attacked by the committee. Di ba nanggaling sa akin yun? So anong ika-clarify ko doon?
Yes, ma'am, noted po. It had been
Yung
loud and clear
script
po.
kasi nagkakabuhol-buhol na yung script.
Let's now proceed.
Chair.
Let's now proceed.
Madam Chair.